Haribol. So the date of our Kirtan teacher training is drawing closer. We just have only a couple places left, and we wanted today to speak more about the Kirtan teacher part of our Kirtan teacher training in more details.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the founder of the Kirtan tradition, he has instructed his followers that they should become teachers, that they should become leaders in their communities. And how to do that is by chanting Krishna's names, by sharing Krishna's names with others, and by sharing the teachings of bhakti and devotion with others. So in that mood, Dayal and I have started this Kirtan teacher training. There are many yoga teacher trainings where people, they come for an immersive experience, and at the same time, they get tools to then start their journey to become leaders in that field. So kind of taking from that pattern, we have created this Kirtan teacher training with the objective of creating leaders, creating teachers, creating trendsetters who can then go into our own communities and start to share Kirtan with an authority, with something, a backing and a knowledge and a wisdom that can really only be obtained from putting in very focused and dedicated time into this practice, and also having accomplished teachers that can guide you to then become a teacher yourself in this. So with that objective, this Kirtan teacher training has been created. Every single aspect of this Kirtan teacher training is crafted from the morning sadhana, which will entail various aspects of breath work that will help us in our singing, help us in our focus of creating, holding space, creating an atmosphere, to our practice of japa meditation, to which verses and which philosophical concepts we will analyze and explore and study, so that you become empowered to be able to share these same, what you receive in your Kirtan teacher training, you will be empowered to then be able to share those with others. That's more from the, I would say, philosophical and esoteric side of the teacher training. Then we also, during the day, we have practical learning of the instruments. So learning how to sit with the drum, how to hold a drum, how to play it, how to hold the kartals, how to play them, how to use our fingers on the harmonium, how to express our voice. All of these very practical and I would say maybe technical aspects of doing kirtan, we will learn those, and we will also not only learn them, we will have time for each one of you to practice in a group setting with a coach. So as you practice, you're continuing to solidify the teachings that you learned, and then opportunity to take what we learned and then be a teacher and teach it to others, which is a very, very important aspect and unique aspect of this teacher training, which has never ever been kind of designed before. And so that's the technical side of it, is that not only will you learn how to play it and practice how to play it and be guided and coached in how to play this thing, but you will also be able to have an opportunity to teach it to the group, teach it to someone in the group, and in that way tune your skills of being a teacher and being a leader. And finally the day will end with kirtan and more of a deep understanding of the moods behind kirtan, how to lead a kirtan, how to hold that space, how in what meditation or what mood one would offer make this offering in, and how to end a kirtan, what tunes to sing, what places, all these things we're crafting this entire. And as I'm talking about it, I'm getting more and more excited because just thinking about this of being able to share, decades and decades of our experience with kirtan with all of you. It's just so exciting, and we look forward to creating leaders in this tradition, creating teachers and leaders who then can impact your own communities, start to hold functions and empower others. Because kirtan is not a solo activity. It's not something that we do alone. It's something that it's sang kirtan. It's done in sangha. It's done in association. And when it's done in association with others who are also finely tuned to the practice, who understand the mood, who understand the philosophy, and who also understand the technical aspects of kirtan, then your kirtan becomes even sweeter and easily done.
Vish put it very nicely and lay out the whole schedule, and I wanted to dive into this aspect of teaching even more, because we dedicated at least 2 hours every day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, for you to teach what you learned. This would be something which you've learned in your sessions with mridanga, karatals, harmonium, vocals. But also we dedicate some time in our philosophy session that you start presenting philosophy. We see that even this aspect is well understood and well articulated by you. So you could easily, with full confidence, when you come back, you could speak about it and explain it to your students. And then the last aspect, the kirtan, again, we see that you have a chance to practice, take space and lead the kirtan in a proper mood, so that when you teach, then you also create this atmosphere with your students. And we'll also have some time dedicated to brainstorm different strategies, because we'll have a lot of individuals who come with the idea that this is something they want to do. It's not, you don't come to kirtan teacher training and you immerse yourself and you also financially dedicate yourself to such a serious enterprise if you don't know what you're going to do with it later. We want to encourage you to be very clear that this is meant for somebody who wants to do something. So we'll have like a mastermind and create different strategies for you, and then we will have again the whole year, after maximum absorption and maximum opportunity to practice it while we all here, we'll still be there with you for 1 year, meeting once a week and seeing that you are not slacking in your practice, you are not dropping the ball when it comes to actually implementing. Because Vish and I, we are on a mission. We want to make kirtan much more accessible to others. We want to make kirtan much more popular, that people will go rather to kirtan than they will go to a party. Kirtan is a great recreation, but at the same time, it's a spiritual activity which helps you to spiritually grow.
Srila Prabhupada, who is credited with having brought kirtan out of India to the Western world, he said that kirtan is the safest place in the entire universe. Right now, we can see that there's so much disruption in the world, on governmental levels, on country levels, on family levels, on personal levels, on mental and emotional levels. There's so much disruption, so much pain, so much sorrow, so much depression happening, so much anger. I found Kirtan to be extremely therapeutic for myself. I found Kirtan to be a wonderful way of healing with my family, with friends, with the community. And Dayal and I truly believe that this practice of Kirtan can actually heal and bring peace to the world. So, but it can't be done alone. It has to be done collectively and in community. It is the fastest, easiest, and most joyful way of connecting to myself and connecting to the divine, the supreme self. So, and it's so fun. It's really fun. So we want to share that with others, and we want to empower others, just as we've been empowered by our teachers. We want to empower you to be able to be an ambassador. Be an ambassador of bhakti, be a bhakti ambassador, be an ambassador of kirtan in your own places, so that we can truly begin to create a change, first within my own heart, then within the collective community of whoever I come in contact with. And we truly believe that the ripple effects, the sound waves of the holy name, they travel far and wide, and they will touch many, many souls. But the special thing is that we're doing that right here in Mayapur Dham. Mayapur is the place, is the home of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where he danced, where this avatar of divinity came to share kirtan, specifically share kirtan, the activity of this age, the religion of this age, the practice of this age with the world, right here in this land in West Bengal. So it's a tropical place, and there's beautiful rivers that flow here. And the best thing about this whole atmosphere here is that it's surcharged with the chanting of Krishna's names. In every home, there's instruments. In every place, every corner, there's a temple. And the chanting has been going on here for at least 500 years. And it's predicted that it will go on, and it will spread to every town and village. So let us all be ambassadors of this beautiful practice that can bring peace and joy to the world by being part of the Kirtan teacher training in Mayapur from February 5th to March 5th. So 30 days of dedicated practice from morning till night. Give this gift to yourself. And then once you give this gift to yourself, you will feel inspired to want to share this with the world. I can assure that, because there ain't no party like a kirtan party. It's just too much fun, and you can then feel empowered to go in your homes, in your yoga studios, in your in your parks, start making park gatherings, and we will, as your coaches, we will, as your instructors, we will be available to you for the 30 days and past that for 1 year afterwards, to work together to really, really create and manifest what we learn here, the wisdom and the information, the knowledge, the practical theory, everything that we get here, how to use that in the world and manifest it out in the world will be available to you. This is a unique opportunity, the Kirtan teacher training in Mayapur.